Hi, Magdi. I've got a question if that's okay.
Hello, Kunal. Let me
Uh,
see. Yes. Hi, Kunal.
Hi. As we were meditating, three words came to mind as to, I guess, the nature of awareness. And those three words were choiceless, effortless, and self-directed. Now, I, I'm not sure if I completely understand my question, so please bear with me. Um, in in our individual subjective experience, there are infinite numbers of sensations and perceptions available to us. So I guess my question is, given the vastness of awareness, what in our individual experience determines of what we become aware?
Everything, whatever appears to you, you're aware of. You're not aware of that which you're not aware of, which has no existence. There is no existence of self awareness. Existence arises out of awareness to awareness. A thought arises out of awareness, is perceived by awareness. A sensation arises out of awareness to awareness. Anything and everything which appears, which exists within awareness. So there is nothing outside of awareness. This does not mean that the body mind register records uh, whatever appears arises within awareness. No, the the machine, the biocomputer, uh, is programmed to only record significant events which relate to the survival, the procreation, the celebration of uh, the, the body mind. So you cannot rely on the mind or memory or on the narrative and what is recorded and how it's recorded to have any understanding about the potential, which is infinite of awareness. So that which you are not aware of, that's just an idea, and you are aware of that idea or of that thought.
So awareness and existence, I guess, is almost like a closed loop. They there's no difference, I guess, between awareness and existence.
Well, just
Um,
define existence. Just to be clear that we're using the term in the same on the same page. Existence is anything which arises, anything which appears. In other words, an entire phenomenal realm of thoughts, sensations, perceptions is existence. So a thought can exist, a mountain exists, meaning a perception, a toothache exists, meaning a bodily sensation. So, yes, there is no existence that is possible outside of awareness. What would that be? But this does not mean that awareness cannot exist, cannot be, let me not say exist, that awareness requires or necessitates uh, existence in order to know itself. There is such a thing as awareness knowing itself directly. Like you're aware that you're aware. So I'm aware that I'm aware. It means awareness is aware that it's aware. I know that I am means being. There is being and awareness are not two. Anyways, it's a different question. But yes, awareness can know itself phenomenally, meaning it knows itself, meaning it perceiving the world, body, mind which is nothing else but itself, because it's own creation, and also knows itself irrespective of the world, body, mind. It's only one knowingness. There's only one awareness. And everything and anything refers to awareness. It is known by awareness. And they're not two, yes. The existence, I mean, that which you perceive is not apart from perception itself. The perceiving aspect and the perceived are not separate. There isn't like a 0.5 millimeter between the perceiving element and the perceived. It's like the sun and light. It's like fire and heat. I mean, metaphorically speaking. So you never really leave yourself. Meaning there's only one you, awareness. You never leave yourself to know the world, body, mind. The world, body, mind is your own creation / perception as one. Like in your night dreams, everything which appears to you is known to you immediately, as you're the dreamer of the night dream events. And as you dream them, you're perceiving them. Right? It's not like they're being downloaded from a different planet or there's an immediacy. This immediacy refers to non-separation. There is no separation in the entire realm. There's no separation, period, anywhere in the cosmos. So yes, existence, what we refer to as existence. Don't forget that we're just having language. We're using language now. We're in the mind. We're using the mind to speak about reality, which is okay, because after all, it's all reality. So reality is using the mind, or consciousness is using the mind to speak about itself. Right? That's one way of saying it. Yeah, it's only one reality, and no separation is not possible to experientially or actually create separation. You cannot separate the ocean into the northern and the southern ocean actually, but conceptually, of course, you can. So conceptually, we separate the body-mind, Magdi, from the body-mind canal. Yeah, not a problem. Body-mind Magdi has certain characteristics. Body-mind canal has other characteristics. But this separation, this differentiation is conceptual, not factual. So you cannot separate yourself from your experience, from your own thoughts, from your own perceptions, because they're one with you. I cannot separate myself from my thoughts, from my perceptions, because there is no separation between the perceiving element and that which is perceived. Right? Now, can I perceive myself from yourself? Now, when I take a look at myself, what is myself? Myself is this formless awareness. Myself is not that which appears on the screen. It's not the body I perceive, or the memories I perceive, or the feelings or emotions I perceive. What I am is this formless awareness. And what you are is this formless awareness. Now, can you separate the formless from the formless?
So in I guess in some ways the body mind complex is an incredibly powerful tool for awareness to come to know itself, but at
Yes.
the same time it's an incredibly limited tool because it's like a pinprick in a giant sky, so you only see from one perspective.
And you don't need to perceive uh, in a particular body mind. If this particular body mind is able to perceive all perspectives, it will not be fun because I would know what you're thinking. What's the point of me having conversation with you? I am already perceiving everything that you're thinking and you're saying and you're feeling. So it's not how the cards are dealt. You know, the way the game is played is, oh, I don't know what you're thinking, and you don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know where you are, or etc. So there is suspense and excitement and surprise. Oh, you lived in Beirut. Oh, wow, I was in Beirut. So it's from that perspective, it's not an issue. It's just the game. Uh, but from the perspective of consciousness, it is all knowing. Uh, it is all being and all knowing. Um, so I lost track of what you were saying, but
No, that's beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that.
yeah, this biocomputer is extraordinary biocomputer uh, in so many ways. It's of course a very interesting and fascinating tool because within the programming of this biocomputer is capable to also contemplate. You know, it's used for contemplate. For example, right now, the biocomputer there is speaking, there is hearing, there is communication, there is knowing English, learning the language and speaking it, and uh, forming sentences that have a certain meaning. That's the biocomputer. We're using the biocomputer, but that which is speaking is not the biocomputer, right? It's like that which is perceiving is not the biocomputer. That which is controlling the biocomputer is more important than the biocomputer. That which designs the biocomputer and utilizes the biocomputer is really is the real deal, right? I mean, the computer programmer is much more important than the actual computer with how it's a programmer of the computer that understands the program. The computer does not understand the program. So the body mind, the biocomputer doesn't understand anything. It is consciousness which understands, but yet it is designed to perform certain functions, certain speech, vibrational sounds, the guttural sounds in the echo chamber in the it's programmed to operate in a certain way to deliver the message that the programmer wants to deliver. See. So yes, the body mind is a tool to share our contemplation, to express, to speak about truth, about reality, about God, about reality, about consciousness, about the invisible awareness. It's also a tool for to play. We play games. I mean, right now Euro Cup is going on, and people are playing soccer. Or Copa America is. We use the body mind to play, to celebrate, to play music. We compose poetry, and Do use the body mind, enjoy sports, cooking wonderful meals. But of course, the highest purpose or usage of the biocomputer is to contemplate truth and awaken from ignorance, the belief that I'm Magdi and that you're Kunal, to know oneself as this borderless presence, this formless presence. And then we can live Ananda, live the bliss of being, be the bliss of being, celebrate life, celebrate truth. And the contemplation is unending.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you. I said I wasn't entirely sure on my question, but I think you've answered it.
I'm not sure what I answered.
It's good. We're both in ignorance then.
Not in ignorance.
Mystical knowledge.
Yes, just enjoying.
Yeah.
Enjoying.
That's wonderful. No, thank you, Magdi. Appreciate it.
And yes, nice to see you.